And it's official. Robert Lewandowski is leaving FC Barcelona at the end of the season. Our one and only Robert Lewandowski that came into the season into our dearest club 2021-2022 at a point in time where we were really going through a lot. Okay, we were really going through a lot, and he decided to be with us. He decided to give us his best, and everything being equal, he's helped the club a lot. Even though today he's 39, 40, and he's leaving the club, but we're supposed to thank him because it's due to his goals that we've been able to win some few trophies here and there. Notably, our La Liga that we won the 2022-2023 season. Okay, where with Xavi Hernandez, where he came and Robert Lewandowski came out Pichichi, that he was the highest goal scorer in La Liga. Most of those goals helped us a lot. So far, Robert Lewandowski at Barcelona. Let's see his stats. Okay, let's see his stats for FC Barcelona. See his stats for FC Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski for FC Barcelona. He's been here since 2020. Let's see. Okay, matches overview. Okay, so as it stands, Robert Lewandowski, he's been here since 2023, 2021, 2022, and the first season he won Pichichi. Okay, we won the league, and last season 2024-2025 we still won the league. Okay, and this season 2025-2026 we still won the league due to some of his goals. I remember notably the goals that he scored in during the El Clasico against Real Madrid. That was last season, the first El Clasico at the Bernabeu, where he scored 2 goals. Those 2 goals actually helped us during that match, because if those 2 goals didn't come as early as they came, I don't think the results of that match would have been the same. Also, we have some few matches where he's been able to prove to us that a number 9 is very, very necessary, an experienced number 9. I remember the match against Dortmund, Champions League match, where he scored some other 2 useful goals too. That was last season. Also, I remember a certain league match or 2 league matches last season where he scored 2 important goals. There was one against, I think it was Alaves, where he scored a penalty. That was 1-0, and it was that match that permitted us to go top of the table and permitted us to go on and win the league. There was also another match where he scored 1 important goal by one excellent action of a number 9. I think it was against Vallecano or so. Okay, that goal helped us to win the league. So in general, Robert Lewandowski, thank you very much. We thank you a lot for everything you've done for our dearest club, and we wish you the best in your next adventure. Okay, probably I think he will go to either Saudi Arabia or US, or maybe he can go back to Poland in his homeland. So you guys will let me know in the comment section, where do you expect to see Robert Lewandowski? Would you like to see him in the MLS or in the Saudi League, or you would like to see him back in the Poland? And if it's MLS, what club, which club? If it's a Saudi Pro League, which club do you expect to see him? Al Nassr, Al Ahly, Al Shabab, okay, Al Qadasiyah, which club we expect to see him? If it's in Poland, which club do you expect to see him in Poland? Okay, next topic of the day. Infos are reaching us that João Pedro is being the agent of João Pedro is being talked to by our director sportif Deco for a possible replacement of Robert Lewandowski in the number 9 position. João Pedro to FC Barcelona. What do I think? I'll give my point of view, but all in all, the coach and the club are the ones deciding, so we can just give our point of view. João Pedro to FC Barcelona. Am I in? I'm in and I'm out at the same time. Why am I in? I'm in because João Pedro he's good with link-up play. He's good with we can easily depend on him in situations where we are playing against opponents that are man marking us. Okay, we can see a João Pedro dropping deep in the number 6 position to pick up balls from there and play with his midfielders. Okay, notably the situation of Ousmane Dembele at Paris Saint-Germain, and also Harry Kane with Bayern Munich. You see there are times that Harry Kane has to drop down to the number 6 position, pick up balls from there and play out from the back. Okay, area duels is very good. He has a height, he has a gabarit, he's a Brazilian, very solid. Okay, area duels is very good. He's a box dominator. Combativity, he presses and presses very well. So that's why I'm in João Pedro. I'm in because I feel him coming to Barcelona. Maybe Hansi Flick will try to touch on to touch on some of his defaults, some of his limitations that he has actually. But now, why am I out for João Pedro? Finishing skills. João Pedro at times has to at times he loses, or he lost a lot of important chances. I can also associate that particular situation to also the fact that he runs a lot, because you know, in number 9, that whose only job is to be focused and be in the box. Okay, and in number 9 who has to run at times, link up, you know, before running back into the box. At times, before you go back into the box, you're already physically worn out, tired, and at times your level of concentration is very low. And I'm scared because us at Barcelona, we play in a league where we're supposed to have a number 9 that it is demi action build, that we're supposed to have a number 9 that the least action you have, you're scoring. The least action you have, you're scoring. There is no time at all to waste. But fortunately, unfortunately, I don't see João Pedro as that kind of number 9 for now. You know, because Barcelona have always had good number 9s from Samuel Eto'o, those number 9s that the least occasion you give them, they score. Samuel Eto'o, Luis Suarez, okay, those kind of number 9s. Robert Lewandowski doing his prime time that he just came to Barcelona, not Robert Lewandowski of recently. His prime at FC Barcelona, the first season that he came, he was very lethal. So Hansi Flick will decide, Hansi Flick will see if João Pedro fits into his philosophy and how he can ameliorate João Pedro's qualities, you know, and see how to manage João Pedro as a player. And the last chapter for today is what is making waves now in the Real Madrid dressing room, Mbappe's interview. Okay, the interview of Kylian Mbappé, where Mbappé was asked, because normally, for those who don't know what happened, Real Madrid, Mbappé did not start the match. Mbappé came in at the 80th minute or so. So, meanwhile, was expected to start. Then when Mbappé was asked, what does he think, why didn't he start, Mbappé made a statement saying something like, Arbeloa made him to understand that he has to work hard to gain a starting spot on the pitch. Yeah, he's the 4th attacker. That's Mastantuono, Vinicius, and he called another attacker, Mastantuono, Vinicius, and Mastantuono, Vinicius, and one other player comes before him in the hierarchy. So he has to work hard to gain his spot in the starting 11. And directly, it made people to talk. Journalists were talking. Okay, directly, Arbeloa responded that he didn't say anything like that to Kylian Mbappé. Okay, so it's more like the Real Madrid dressing room is divided into camps as it stands now, and that's the biggest problem that at Real Madrid, because it seems like Arbeloa's favorite player is Vinicius. Now, meanwhile, and when Arbeloa's favorite player is Vinicius, those who love Mbappé are angry, because Arbeloa was also asked that what does he think about Mbappe's problem, Mbappe's statement, and he said maybe it's because during the start of the season Mbappé was scoring more goals, and now during the end of the season Mbappé is scoring less amount of goals. So it's more like Mbappé on his other side, on his own, Mbappé is becoming too selfish. That's what they're trying to say, because Mbappé is not playing for his stats. Because remember last season, okay, even though Real Madrid didn't win anything, but Mbappé was always playing and making sure that he scores his goals for his own stats, for his own pitch, because he knows that if he comes out highest goal scorer, and during this World Cup campaign, he might go to France and be an outstanding player and maybe start sensing the Ballon d'Or. So those Arbeloa, Mbappé, it is actually shaky. And since Mbappé, the news came out that there is a possible coming of Mourinho at the Real Madrid and the deal is at the final stages. Mbappé thinks Mbappé finds he found it at the right time to say that during the press conference, which I think is wrong. As a star player, you have to understand that there is you need to understand when to talk, when not to talk. With the tension and everything going on at Real Madrid now, it was not the right time for Mbappé to say something of that sort. My personal point of view. And Arbeloa too, I cannot blame him. He's also a young coach. He will learn. Probably he will learn. Now we come to the end of our video, guys. You do let me know what you think in the comment section below. You give me a point of view. Robert Lewandowski leaving Barcelona, where do you think he should go to? João Pedro heading to Barcelona, is it a good idea? And Mbappe's interview, Mbappé against Arbeloa, what do you say of that? Do well to subscribe, like, comment. See you guys in another video. Peace.